6, making a case for immunity. The Supreme Court rules that former President Trump can be immune from prosecution in some cases. It's a historic ruling that could push one of the former president's criminal trials until after the election. Good evening, everyone. I'm Yuki Washington.
I'm Jessica Cartalia. In the 6-3 decision, the conservative majority ruled former presidents have absolute immunity from prosecution for official acts that they did while in office. But the court said there is no immunity for unofficial acts. The ruling impacts the election interference case against Trump for his role in the January 6th attack on the Capitol. CBS Philadelphia reporter Dan Snyder is here with a look at what today's decision means for the former president's future. Dan.
Well, Jess, this was something that was born out of special counsel Jack Smith's federal election subversion case against Donald Trump. But a Villanova law professor tells me this debate over presidential immunity stretches back decades. And while it did provide some answers today, we are still left with a lot of questions over immunity and what is likely to be a very lengthy delay in Trump's subversion trial.
In a landmark ruling Monday, the Supreme Court says presidents are immune from criminal prosecution for official acts. But what is an official act? Villanova law professor Mike Moreland says it's power granted to the president in the Constitution, like the pardon power or acting as commander-in-chief.
When the president is exercising his official functions under Article 2 of the Constitution immunizes him from future criminal prosecution.
Specifically to the federal election subversion case against former President Donald Trump, Chief Justice John Roberts wrote Trump was, quote, absolutely immune from prosecution for discussions with the Justice Department because it was, quote, within his exclusive constitutional authority. In her dissent, Justice Sonia Sotomayor questioned the scope of the ruling, writing, quote, the president is now a king above the law. But Roberts wrote the president, quote, enjoys no immunity for his unofficial acts, some of which Moreland says could still be part of the special counsel's case.
Talking to party officials, perhaps when he's talking to state officials. This is why the Georgia prosecution is out there.
But the justices didn't lay out many specifics for official or unofficial acts, instead directing them to be fleshed out in a lower court. Moreland says all those decisions can then be appealed, something that will further push off Trump's case.
Given this potential for up and down appeals that could last many, many months, that there's no way I see that a trial could occur before the election.
I think a lot of people were hoping to get some finality for the case so we can understand what is actually going on.
We spoke with Will Lateef Little last week, who told us he was undecided at the time. He now says since Thursday's debate, he's leaning a little toward Biden. He says he was hoping to see what came out of today's court ruling.
We stand on the Constitution's equality, right? We're supposed to stand on that. But we're allowing people to do what they want to do, being above the law. Then where's the law at?
I think that if a president is acting in his role, he needs to have a certain amount of leeway in running the country.
In a social media post, the former president called the decision a, quote, big win for our Constitution and democracy. The Office of Special Counsel Jack Smith did not comment. And of course, while this case was brought about by Trump, Chief Justice Roberts specifically wrote that it, quote, applies equally to all occupants of the Oval Office.